The music was over. The master began to talk with the devotees. Master, smiling. Hazra danced. Narendra. Yes, a little. Master. A little? Narendra. Yes, his belly danced too. All laugh. Pandit Shashadhar's host had been thinking of inviting the master for dinner. Master. I have heard that his host is not an honest man. He is immoral. Narendra. That is why you didn't drink the water he touched. It happened the first day you met Shashadhar at his house. How did you come to know he was immoral? Master, smiling. Hazra knows of another instance. It happened at Sihor, in Hriday's house. Hazra. The man was a Vaishnava. He came with me to see you. Meaning Sri Ramakrishna. As soon as he sat in front of you, you turned your back on him. Master. We learnt later that he led an immoral life. To Narendra. You used to say at first that these were all hallucinations. Narendra. How was I to know? Now I see that you are always right. Adhar had prepared a feast for the master and the devotees, and now he invited them to the meal. The master said to the Mukherjee brothers, What? Won't you eat? They said humbly, Please excuse us. Master. But why? You are doing everything else. Why this hesitation only about eating the meal? Adhar was a low-caste Hindu. Therefore some of the master's Brahmin devotees hesitated to eat at his house. They came to their senses at last when they saw Sri Ramakrishna himself eating. It was about 9 o'clock. The master was resting in the drawing room with the devotees. He would soon leave for Dakshineshwar. The Mukherjee brothers had arranged with a singer of Kirtan to entertain the master the following day. Ram was taking singing lessons from this musician. Sri Ramakrishna asked Narendra to come to Dakshineshwar to hear the Kirtan. Master. To Narendra. Come tomorrow, won't you? Narendra. I shall try, sir. Master. You can bathe there and also take your meal. Pointing to M. He may dine there too. To M. Are you quite well now? I hope you are not on a diet. M. No, sir. I shall come. Nitya Gopal was living at Vrindavan. Chunni Lal had returned from Vrindavan only a few days before, and the master inquired about Nitya Gopal. As Sri Ramakrishna was about to leave, M saluted him, touching the master's feet with his forehead. The master said to him tenderly, "Then I shall see you tomorrow." "Narendra, Bhavanath, please come tomorrow." Then with several devotees, he set out for Dakshineshwar. The other devotees returned home in the moonlit night, cherishing in their hearts the master's ecstatic music and dancing.